Welcome into your Pig Trail Nation report. Bogle Park has welcomed many different fans and teams over the past few seasons, but one thing has remained constant: the sign out in left field, which reads Kramer's Corner, the name created in support of Razorbacks left fielder Reagan Kramer. But over the years, it's turned into much more than just that. Our Jacob Morris has the story.
That one is driven to left field, but Kramer's going to camp underneath it just in front of the track.
If you found yourself at Bogle Park the past couple seasons, you probably noticed the sign hanging on the left field fence, Kramer's Corner.
If I have to get there at 5 o'clock in the morning, I'll get there at 5 o'clock in the morning. We're always the first ones in line because we have to have Kramer's Corner.
They come to every game, and it's like some of my teammates were like, oh, I don't know if any fans will be here. It was really cold one day, and someone in the locker room was like, Kramer's Corner is going to be here.
Tanya Bullington and Teresa Musselman don't miss games at Bogle Park. That's thanks in large part to Teresa's daughter. Meet Kennedy. She has autism and is the heart behind Kramer's Corner.
When Reagan started being the starting player for left field, she kind of picked up real quick on Kennedy and her special needs and just kind of gave her some extra attention. And so for us, that's everything.
I got the team to sign a ball for her, and I gave it to them, and that's kind of what started the whole Kramer's Corner. I started talking to them more because of Kennedy.
Soon after, Tanya had a sign professionally made. Game by game, Kramer's Corner became a tradition for Kennedy.
She's just fallen in love with Reagan because Reagan turns around and talks to her, says hi to her.
With Kennedy, she finds her people and she gets fixed on them, and there's no going back at that point, and Reagan has been that person.
Reagan and Kennedy's relationship is unique and one of a kind in every aspect. No further than the Oklahoma series, when Reagan was in a slump at the plate.
Kennedy stood up and said something really kind of not so nice because she does that sometimes.
You suck. I'm like, yeah.
And so then when Reagan got up to bat, the next time she had a double. And so when she come back outfield the next inning, she goes, what do you think now?
It's easy to get in your head, if you're not having a good game or whatever, and when you see someone like Kennedy, saying those things and just playing with me, it's just a reminder that it's literally just a game.
All fun aside, what began with a signed softball has grown into something so much larger. The families make sure to eat together. Reagan and her siblings went to a Chiefs game with the Musselmans. And at the core of it all is the bond between Reagan and Kennedy.
To be able to grow that relationship with her, and for me to have conversations with her, not only in left field during the game, but after the game and whatnot. I hope she remembers it for a long time.
That's what makes this little girl that sits beside me happy, is to see that girl right there. She'll come up and sit down, she'll say, what are we doing? I'll say, what are we doing, Kennedy? Reagan. I say, we're here to see Reagan.
She's always the one that sits in the stands and watches, and I don't know, with Reagan, it's kind of been, she's a part of it, and they've made her feel like a part of it. Even Coach Deifel has made her feel a part of it.